Hello and welcome, it's Kane here again, and today I got something a little bit different for you, a post-multiplayer game analysis video, just to talk a little bit about some of the strategies that can lead to victory or defeat, some of the major mistakes that I see, or that I saw, and yeah, we can just talk a little bit about that. So I was Germany, and this was an Axis victory, this save taken a little bit before the Allies surrendered. I'll show you quickly my templates. So pretty standard infantry, standard tanks with logistics added in just to try and have my tanks be out of supply at less than they normally are. Not the greatest at micro, so sometimes I accidentally doom stack my tanks because they've been proper micro. Just trying to alleviate some of those issues there. Medium anti-air, self-propelled anti-air, absolutely essential to get the air attack. Alright, obviously mobile warfare doctrine, pretty much standard. Right side, never go left side. Right side here as well, never go left side. I'll get into more about why I'm saying this when I do a specific doctrine video. No air doctrines because you just produce all the planes and give them to Hungary. Well, every plane you produce you should simply send to Hungary, who micros the air war. So what did we do that was really different this game? Well, I mean, different to what I normally do. This time we went to trade interdiction really hard. We convoy raided the crap out of the Allies, and yeah, we went down this, and we've got level 4 submarines as well. We really convoy raided them super hard. So Barents Sea, this is sometimes banned in a lot of servers because it can be so strong. Along with the Swedish player as well, they went very hard into convoy raiding, and we just killed hundreds and hundreds of Allied convoys and really shut down the Allied economy. We forced them to stop trading with the Soviet Union a lot just because they were losing so many convoys, so we wrecked the Soviet economy. Very strong convoy raiding. I'll show you my production. Pretty much all tanks, which is what it should be at this stage at the end of the war. You're going to be using all those tanks basically. I'll show you the tank division, so 20 tank divisions on that general, and then like 8 on this guy. We had them on the western front just to clear up a D-Day. This is the end of that D-Day, I think. So yeah, if you didn't believe me about the tank production, here you go. You can have at 1941 November at the end of the war 28 tank divisions, no problem. 40 width, easy. They're not that production intensive. All right, let's quickly move on. I'll show you the Soviet Union and the big mistakes that the Soviet player did. He was an okay player, no problems really, but he made a critical error that cost the Allies any chance of winning this game. Can you see what it is? Can you see? Yeah, no self-propelled anti-air. 0 air attack. So, what happened at the start of Barbarossa? Well, Hungary unleashes these airplanes. Soviet Union puts these airplanes up. We shoot the crap out of the Soviet Union airplanes. We get complete air superiority over the Eastern Front. We drop the CAS, and the Soviet Union tanks get deorged and overrun in Ukraine. Pretty standard. Game over. There's not much you can do if the enemy has got 3,000 CAS and you don't have any anti-air in your tank divisions. You will lose. Assuming you yourself have air superiority. Assuming the enemy has air superiority, they've got CAS, you're going to lose. If you don't put anti-air in your tank divisions. He put them in his infantry divisions, but again, like, it's not enough and it's not worth it. Second mistake, you can see, I mean, I don't like this template anyway. I hate this template, to be honest. It's pretty popular, but I don't think it's very good. So this was his main one, 74 divisions, and he also had, at some point he was producing these. I think they died though. Not a 14-4. And you can probably see that the doctrine he went, mass assault. And you're all probably sitting there going, but what's wrong with that, Kane? Shouldn't the Soviet player always go mass assault? No. The Soviet player should never go mass assault. Ever. Well, what should the Soviet player do? Superior firepower? No. The Soviet player should not go superior firepower either. The Soviet player should go down mobile warfare, like the German player goes down. And you're all rioting right now, aren't you? Everyone's rioting and saying, what are you talking about? The Hearts of Iron Reddit said this. The Paradox Forum Plaza said this. No. So, Why do you not go down mass assault, and why do you go down mobile warfare as the Soviet Union? Because tanks and planes wins the Eastern Front, like pretty much tanks and planes win everything in this game. And what makes your tanks best? Well, mobile warfare makes your tanks best. Much better than mass assault, and so you should go down mobile warfare. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest, but I'll talk a lot more about it in depth when I do the video on doctrines. But yeah, so those were the two big mistakes. The biggest mistake, obviously, just not putting anti-air in his tank divisions. And I mean, if you don't believe me, if you want to see the difference between my tank division and his, so let's have a look. Remember this. So that's the 1122 breakthrough on the Soviet tank division. Okay, look at this awesome, powerful tank division. All right, what does the German tank division have? Let's have a look. 1600 breakthrough, and I'm actually less strong because I got 2 medium anti-air in here. Look at that. So much stronger. So much stronger. Go mobile warfare as Soviet Union. Alright, let's have a look at the Asian front at the moment. Let's go have a look at the Japanese players. So Tommy K. Poker, the streamer, was playing Japan. Very solid player. Much respect. I'll leave a link to his stream as well. I often play with him. So let's have a look at what he went down. Doctrine wise, yep, Spear Firepower, no problem. I still think Japan should actually go down Grand Battle Plan, but this is fine as well. Yeah, he took China, no problem, and cracked Singapore eventually, and then just rampaged through Indonesia, and got rid of all that rubber and aluminium, and that's really bad for the Allies, losing all the rubber. It's pretty much GG at that point. If this happens earlier at the start of the Japanese war with the Allies, and it's GG. They managed to hold it for a little while, but then he cracked him, and then he cracked the Raj towards the end of the game as well. And he's just marching, and nothing's going to stop him here. I'll show you his templates. Pretty standard. Marines, artillery, 44 width, very strong, with some garrison. Garrison the home islands just to stop any funny business from the American player trying to naval invade him and push him out of the war. So, yeah, he took the Philippines as well. Very strong indeed. We'll have a look. He didn't go mobile. He didn't go total mobilization. Sorry, and that's a mistake. You should always go total mobs. Japan, there's no reason not to. You have such a huge recruitment. Look, he's on limited conscription, so there's no reason not to go total mob. You can go total mob in the war with China and just be even stronger. But even without total mobilization, still, yeah, super strong. Did what was necessary. Owned the Pacific, very good. Alright, let's have a look at what the UK player did. Let's have a look at the templates, infantry, and you can probably see, what did he, yep, look at that, anti-tank, 2 of them, 43 piercing. What's wrong with that? Well, what are you going to pierce with 43 piercing? Nothing. Nothing at all. Frankly, and that was the case. In reality, he didn't defend Alamein particularly well. I pushed through, encircled all the colonial divisions, the South Africans, the Canadians. I think he had the Raj had some soldiers. I just encircled them and crushed them. No fight. He also didn't upgrade the fort to level 5. That's pretty unforgivable. Pretty unforgivable. That there's no reason not to upgrade that fort. No reason not to upgrade that fort. You should always do it. Alright, let's have a look at the doctrine. Okay, ground battle plan, well that's fine, but he's going down the wrong side of it, in my opinion. And he's also nowhere near finishing it. That's, again, I think a little bit unforgivable, to be honest. Air doctrine. He's done the right air doctrine, so operational integrity, but yeah, he hasn't gotten to air skirmish, which is, again, that's pretty unforgivable. You should have air skirmish by the start of the war as UK, to be honest, or be close to having air skirmish by the start of the war. Have a look at his fighter production. Yeah, just enough on planes, I'd say. Just enough. I'd have had more, to be honest. Let's have a look at the kind of fighter. What is he's upgraded? Yeah, he's done engine, done reliability. Yeah, it's fine. But he's got floating a lot of air experience. He could probably upgrade the range and reliability a little bit more. So, yeah, I mean, he was getting convoy rated a lot, so he's producing destroyers to try and take care of that, which is fine, I suppose. If you're the UK and you're getting convoy rated, you've really got to get your American player to help you. There's not a lot you can do yourself, to be honest. You've got to get your American player to save you. And the American player, so the US player really did try, but his navy was constantly going back and forth between Japan and the Atlantic, and Japan and the Atlantic, getting harassed constantly. So even with the American player trying his best to, let's have a look. Yeah, it's trying his best to stop it. And I don't think they ever. I don't know why, but they didn't try and stop this. They didn't send destroyers here, and you've got to send destroyers here to the Norwegian coast and the Barents Sea. All right, we'll have a look at the American player, who was normally pretty experienced. So let's have a look at his production. All right, so no fighter threes. Just a lot of carrier fighter twos. I'd say it's really too many carrier fighter twos. Tell me, I don't know a lot about. I'm not an expert on US playing, on the US play style. He's maybe built a lot of carriers, but he didn't really challenge Japan enough. Yeah, I don't agree with that. He should have been building fighter threes and sending them to the UK, and he's not building any. And did he unlock them? He didn't unlock them. So again, yeah. So the UK player did do Tizard mission, so he really should have had fighter threes. That's a mistake, I think, for the US player not to have fighter threes. US player has such an epic economy, you want them helping the UK player with fighters. Even though the UK player is more efficient than anyone else in the game at building fighters, yeah, US should still have a couple of lines on fighter threes and be lend-leasing them to the UK player. So that was a mistake. We'll have a look at the templates. What was his major template was Marines. Okay, so 20 width. That's a problem. Anti-tank again. He must have upgraded it, which is better than most people do, I guess. Yeah, so he's got down to there. So what's that? 52 piercing. Again, not enough. What's it going to pierce? No one. No one. And it's a 22 width division. I don't like that at all. What's he got? Logistics, recon. So this is good support equipment, but yeah, and he's mixing Marines with infantry. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that at all. These work with special forces just as well as they do with Marines. So yeah, should have been 44 width instead of 22. Should just be all Marines. He's on naval production, fair enough. But again, I don't think he shut down the trade interdiction enough either, specifically not here and here. Alright, we'll have a look at our Hungary player. So you can probably see how Hungary's border gore is pretty immense, giving them half of Europe. Well, that is so that they can do this. Look at all the fighter threes. So many fighter threes. So strong. It's what you've got to do. And he's got one line and close air support as well, just to give us the win button for the Soviet Union. We've just, yeah, easy win, really. He did what he needed to do. I honestly want more factories to my Hungary player. No, 117, that's fine. Yeah, so by the end of the game, you had the number of the factories that I would want on fighters, and that was enough. Alright, we'll have a look at our Italian player. Alright, what was his templates? We'll start with that. Yep, so pretty standard, 44 width. Built some Marines, that's fine. Yeah, more of the same. And a garrison, that's fine, absolutely fine, as Italy. What did he go down? Yep, so ground battle plan, left side, that's the correct one, in my opinion, very strong. Where's his fighters? Only one fighter 3 line and close air support line. Yeah, not enough on fighters. Italy's really got to be a fighter producer as well, to be honest, and just send all of them to Hungary. I know we won the air war with relative ease in this game, but that's not going to be every game. He should have sent more, had more lines, less lines on this infantry stuff, more lines on fighter 3s, sending them to Hungary and winning us the air war. But not too terrible at all. He had no trouble holding here. Pretty simple stuff. And he even sent a lot of infantry actually to the Russian front to help fill the gaps, which was useful as well. Yeah, like ground battle plan, infantry, mountaineers. Yeah, look at it, lots of defense. Very strong, very good. Easy game, to be honest. Pretty much everyone on the Axis did what they were meant to do. Romanian player went Marines. He was pretty much new, but he listened to us, got all the right templates, and yeah, just crossed the river. Swedish player obviously went alongside me with trade interdiction, very strong. And yeah, I honestly think we easily could have C-lined, but we chose to play this game normally, so give us a Barbarossa that's fair. But yeah, because the Soviet player didn't build anti-air in his tank divisions, that wasn't fair either, and it was pretty much an auto-win game. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of this kind of thing, with more of me highlighting some of the major tactics, just tell me. If you don't like it, thumbs down, thumbs up if you do. And next video, I'll try and do a doctrine video. I know I've pissed off a lot of people already with my comments about mass assault, but I'll explain more in depth as to why this is bad and why this is good in the doctrine video itself. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Have a good one.